The second half has begun here in North London. Now with Scott. Eva Nilsson. Composed and patient passing.
I have to say they're looking good in these areas.
The ball back with Arsenal now. White. Madueke. And here's Saliba. Martinelli. Rice with it. Gabriel Martinelli. Oh, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Christie did well to win the ball back. It does appear to be opening up on the flank for Arsenal here. They're putting it wide from there. A pity, really. Bournemouth recovering possession well. It needs an accurate cross. That is a magnificent run. Promising possession, this. Well, they could break at pace. Gyökeres. Opportunity. And foiled by the post. Well, they can bring it out now.
Well, Arsenal could easily be leading now. They're certainly looking threatening. You just sense a goal is coming here.
Hill. On to Senesi. On to Hill. And the defensive intervention there. And that's handled without any trouble at all. Scott. Hill. Now with Scott. And moving it forward. Scott. Senesi. Adrien Truffert. Danger averted, well read. And ball back with Bournemouth here. Christie. Oh, that's splendid play. Quick break could be on. Have to pay attention defensively. Oh, big chance. Oh, had to intervene. Gabriel. White. Madueke. What can he do with it now? And options in the centre. Arsenal have given it away. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball.
Just doesn't give them a chance, does he?
Closing down. Scott with it now. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Interesting pass. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Declan Rice. Well, we saw what he was trying.
Yeah, they can't afford to give the ball away so cheaply.
Christie. Marcus Tavernier. That's a good-looking ball. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. 30 minutes to go then. Thoughtful play. Outrageously good defending. Foul, but rightly play on. Marcus Tavernier. And he did well to cut it out. Well, can they exploit the space out wide? And players waiting in the centre. Determined defending. Now with Senesi. Adrien Truffert. Adrien Truffert. Well, that challenge was far from clean. And so a yellow card it'll be.
Yeah, it's a clear foul. Deserved a card for that.
Safely away.
Well, that's how to avert the danger. Just get it out.
Hill. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Really sound defending. Can he score? Well, the he certainly caught all of that, but was never going to trouble the keeper in the end. Goal kick it is. Now in a more than decent position. Well, again, it breaks down for them. Now, options are plenty. Dangerous ball. Well, the move breaks down. Gabriel Martinelli. Could be dangerous. Arsenal recovering possession well. Oh, that's a clever ball. Kai Havertz. Gabriel Martinelli. Has a go! That was going in!
Well, that's defending of the highest quality.
Evanilson. Able to create room here. A chance to whip it in. Speculative ball fired to the near post. Well, in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. Ben White. Noni Madueke. And given acres of space to attack here. Well, you really have to applaud the ambition. Vital block there. He has teammates around him. James Hill. Scott. It's a neat move. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Into the final 20 minutes. And he read it well, intercepting it. Christie. And they keep it moving. Evanilson. Well, the threat could be there. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Gabriel. Martinelli. Great effort to keep that one in play. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? Couldn't keep the momentum going.
Well, no chance there. That was a good bit of defending.
Good conditions for the counter. Danger building. Tavernier. Oh, that's great defending. Did well to win the ball back. Scott with it now. James Hill. Decent idea. Attractive build-up. Well, trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. Possibilities for them to counter. Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage. Subimendi. Plenty of support here. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, good idea. And quick thinking defensively. Noni Madueke. Kai Havertz. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. They keep going. Giving it a go. And that's handled without any trouble at all. Adrien Truffert. Marcus Tavernier. Now with Ryan Christie. And Scott. Arsenal doing well to regain possession. Adrien Truffert. Truffert. Now with Senesi. On to Hill. Senesi. And Scott. Chasing this game. Desperate for a leveller. Well, no real difficulties encountered by the keeper. So the final whistle fast approaching. It's Arsenal with a narrow lead in this one. What have you made of their performance?
Yeah, just about edging it overall. It's been a really tight game, hasn't it? Chances at a premium, and you have to praise their defending in that regard. Just got to see out the final few minutes now. No silly mistakes at the back.
Space to exploit. This could be it. And collected with considerable ease. Adrien Truffert. On to Tavernier. Truffert. James Hill. There to take it away. Chances on. Electing to cross into the centre. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. On to Tavernier. Arsenal regaining possession. And he keeps going. He could pick out a teammate. Decent position. A chance perhaps. And a little too close to the keeper in the end.
Well, not much time left now, and these supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line. What an atmosphere.
White. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Can they get themselves level? This could square the game. But no, thanks to the goalkeeper. Opportunity not taken.
Well, you're absolutely right, Derek. The keeper's done really well there. But really, that should have been the equaliser. And there's not long left now.
Tavernier. An alert piece of defending. Really closing him down. Gabriel. Oh, that was a dreadful tackle. Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Well, straight into the meat of the penalty area. And fine work from Arsenal to win it back. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Victor Gyökeres. Rice with it. Thoughtful play. And the keeper grabs it. Christie. On to Tavernier. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. And room now out on the flank. Can he finish them off? And the keeper parried it away in style. And the throw in for Bournemouth. Taken away, he won the ball. Ben White. Now, who can he play it to? Kai Havertz. And a good-looking ball. And in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. Adrien Truffert. Oh, good run this. Now what can he do with it? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Possibilities for them to counter. Bafodé Diakité. And Scott. And he's in. By two now, and that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, just look at the defending here. The keeper is left totally exposed. It's an easy goal in the end, but well taken.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Bafodé Diakité.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Truffert. So there goes the final whistle. It ends in a victory for Arsenal. Maximum points for them. What did you make of it all?
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
Well, Stuart, he really has had a lot to say for himself out on the pitch.
Well, it's a good performance. He worked hard, played well and scored a goal. And his team won. What more could you ask for?